of turn number 4. KJ looks the field over. As they get ready to come off of turn number 4, Dan Hayes on the point. Arthur Meack on the outside. There's a green flag, and we're underway. Meack up on the outside, hanging tight with Hayes as they roll through turns 1 and 2.
Top 2 and a little bit of a breakaway ahead of Richie Johnson in third. Behind them, Murray and Bowser stacked up double wide. Meack, Hayes overtake Johnson, trying to make it 3 wide for the moment at lap 1. It is Arthur Meack that leads by half a car length.
Richie Johnson, last year's Rookie of the Year, sitting in that third spot as they roll down the back straightaway. Crystal Murray sits right behind with Taylor Bowser on the outside. They come off of turn 4. Mikey LeFort a little bit crossed up. Henry Lavallee's got to back off the throttle deep in the field. And up front, it is the 11 of Meack, setting the pace down the backstretch.
Rick Johnson and Murray now side by side. Murray got a good run in the outside lane. She's now even with Hayes for the second position. Hayes now pulls out by half a car length. Meack still leads through turn number 2. Murray trying to overtake the second position on the outside. She'll find it. Hayes slowed up, now has Johnson on his inside. Into 4 they go. Johnson and Hayes stacked up double wide. Bowser had lost some position amidst the chaos, and Meack and Murray now in a little bit of a breakaway from the rest of the field.
Murray working that outside lane like the champion she is, finds herself right up on the tail end. She drops to the bottom of the racetrack off of turn number 4, takes a look to the inside of Meack. As they head down into turn number 1, we've got a battle for the lead.
Meack will take his car length advantage into 3 and 4 with Murray right on his tail. And now here comes Johnson, charging hard on the inside. Won't have the momentum. The top 5 are single file across the stripe. Arthur Meack will lead the pack as they enter turn number 2.
Matt Pion has cracked the top 5 and now takes a look to the outside of Justin Leduc as they roll down into turn number 3. Try to make it 2 in a row, and while he works the outside, Crystal Murray works the inside, looks for the lead, gets it at lap number 7 as they come down the back straightaway.
Identical lap times the last time around. Murray trying to gain an edge over Meack, and she will, crossing over to the outside lane. Now bringing it down in cruise control in a 1 and 2. Richie Johnson trying to throw his dog into the fight in the inside lane. He's even with Meack down the back stretch.
Johnson follows through, but here comes Leduc making it 3 wide down the back straightaway momentarily. Backs off the throttle, settles it in behind the 8 as they come off of turn number 4. Tries it again. This time he's got a run with Meack working the outside.
And Leduc gets a slice up. Johnson checked up. Murray now separated by 5 car lengths between the fatal 4-way. In the battle for the second position, Meack, Johnson, Leduc, Pion. It's anybody's ball game in a 1 and 2.
Side by side for the number 2 spot. Leduc works the bottom lane with Johnson up top behind them. Pion down low. Meack up high, and right behind them, here comes 6th and 7th, the 48 of Tyler Duhancik and the 07 of Taylor Bowser. 6 cars battling for that 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th spot, while Crystal Murray has pulled away to an 8-car length advantage off of turn 4 with 12 laps up on the board.
Leduc, Johnson, Pion separated by just about a half a tenth on Murray, who's about 6 car lengths between her and the rest of the field. Jampa goes -1 to the leaders. Leduc comfortably in the second position for now with Johnson and Pion. Door handle to door handle in a 1 and 2 for the third position.
Pion down on the inside. Johnson caught up top as they roll down the back straightaway behind them. Tyler Duhancik puts the moves on Arthur Meack down low. He gets a good run through turns 3 and 4, trying to take away that 5th spot, while Matt Pion and Richie Johnson race. And we got a caution flag out. Matt Giampero down the back straightaway. Now it's time to race back up into turn number 1. Justin Leduc up on the outside, hanging tight with Crystal Murray as they roll down the back straightaway. Murray finds that top gear down into 3.
They are window to window off of 4, but give it to Murray at the stripe by about a 1/5 of a car length. Pion's trying to sneak in right behind Leduc as they enter the backstretch. Johnson, Duhancik, Meack, all in there fighting for those 2nd, 3rd, and 4th spots.
Off of turn 4 they come, and right now the big battle is for that 3rd spot. Matt Pion works the outside. Richie Johnson down on the inside. Crystal Murray sideways off of turn number 4. Bounces off the wall. Taylor Bowser nowhere to go, makes contact, and we're back under yellow. Sport 4 is ready to rock and roll off the corner. Leduc brings the field down at a slow pace, starts to wind it up. As we come off of turn number 4, green flag is back out. We're underway. Just as Taylor Bowser hits the track, down the backstretch, Leduc and Pion racing side by side for the lead.
Double wide, not much longer. Leduc able to pull out and get a nice little car length advantage on Pion. Johnson throws it in hard to the inside, doesn't have the momentum, has to back off a little bit. Duhancik getting a good run on the outside for the 4th position. Leduc will lead off the 4th corner. We're at lap 17.
Richie Johnson and Matt Pion racing side by side down into turn 1. That's the battle for the number 2 spot. Pion edges out off of turn 2, and here comes Duhancik up to 4th. Starting to put some pressure on Johnson as they come off of 4 to complete lap number 18.
Into 1 and 2 they go, led by Leduc. Pion in second. Johnson has a mirror full of Duhancik. Behind him, Meack rounds out the top 5. Duhancik goes high, slows it up, tries to get around. Johnson can't quite, has to settle it back in. Continues to stay in 4th. Leduc still leading up top.
Duhancik slides at number 48, the blue and blue machine to the outside lane, trying to get a run to the top 3. 5 laps to go. This time at a big push off the corner, slows up the momentum. Here comes Arthur Meack right up on the back bumper.
Pion, speaking of back bumpers, is breathing down Leduc's. Tries outside, now goes inside. Leduc got a good run in the inside groove. Holds Pion off for the moment. 21 laps on the board. Leduc takes his lead into 1 and 2. They are separated by less than a car length. 7 lengths back, it's Johnson.
Pion going to work hard and heavy on the 0-2 as they come through turn 3 and 4. The black and red machine of Justin Leduc continues to set the pace. Matt Pion in the black 0. Trying to wind that machine up to the outside, settles it back behind as they roll down the backstretch into 3 and 4. The twin sticks are up in the air.
KJ gives them the checkered and white. 2 to go. Leduc trying to put some padding between him and Pion. Pion goes outside. They're separated by 2/3 of a car length. Into 3 and 4. Now they're even. Off of 4, the white flag will come out. Leduc able to get on the inside and create separation.
Tyler Duhancik uses that lead distraction to work himself underneath the 8 of Johnson to take over the 3rd spot. Down into 3 and 4 for the final time. Matt Pion right up on the back bumper, tries to upset the leader, but Justin Leduc is not going to be denied. He'll pick up his first win of the season. Matt Pion will finish 2nd. Tyler Duhancik will round out the podium with Richie Johnson and Arthur Meack rounding out the top 5. Jacob Budzyna, Henry Lavallee, Mikey, LeFort, Dan Hayes, and Andrew Rittman rounding out the top 10.
Congratulations. Who's the supporters group today?
Those are my nephews, my girlfriend, Gary, Brett, my dad coming out. They're a great crew. They definitely helped me get the car out there for sure.
A little bit of an Uno reverse card. You were chasing Pion a lot of last week. Now he's chasing you a lot of last week. Another great duel between the 2 of you.
Yeah, for sure. Really good hard racing between the both of us. Glad to see us both up here for sure.
And there's a lot of people you want to thank that go into this car.
Yes, for sure. Flagman Graphics for getting the car looking right. K&R, GM Parts and Sales, Marzilli's Machine Tool, RDM Plumbing, and everyone for coming out.
Justin Leduc back in victory lane. Congratulations. Congratulations. You know, we just talked about it with Justin, a little Uno reverse. Now you're chasing him. Nothing was given to you on that inside lane.
Yeah, there's a difference between chasing and just trying to drive through somebody, but I like to do it clean. So P2 is not too bad. Keeping up with the podium runs. Like I said, I'm just here for the Triple Crown, so that's what I'm looking forward to, try and get this thing dialed in for then.
You're already in that finale, and you're putting yourself in a great position for the Sunoco drive for the Cup. I know there's a lot of people that go in this car that you need to thank.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my dad, Kenzie, Kevin, Jay. He's here from Barrett's Towing. He's been a long-time supporter. Outdoor Living, Foolproof Brewing Company, Jamie's Performance Muffler, DG Custom Graphics, and Warren Tire.
Matt, congratulations, in for 2nd. Tyler Duhancik in for 3rd. A hard-fought 3rd. Walk me through it.
Definitely a hard-fought 3rd. I got to give a lot of credit. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank right now. To the 8, because he tried holding me off as long as he could.
But you found a way. What is it? What was working for you today?
Well, I guess, you know, it was a lot of battles throughout the day, trying to get the car faster, trying to get the car to turn. I have to thank Paul Pion for helping me with that, definitely. And then I got to thank, you know, my crew and all that. I got to thank my brother.
His car certainly looked faster, seemed to turn better, and I know there's a lot more that you need to thank.
Oh, I got to thank my sponsors. I got to thank Phil's Propane, Helga South Coast Power Equipment. I got to thank Abel Walmack, Sanford and Sons, Auto Parts, and Anointed Arms.
Tyler Duhancik, great to see him back on